Hey, I'm Matt from SlotsFan.com. If you enjoy playing real-life slots, but you're not sure about all the sweepstakes casinos that you're hearing about online, you're in the right place. We made this video for players like you, people who love slots but have real concerns about playing them online. Questions like, are sweepstakes casinos legal? Are they safe? Are the games fair? And will I actually get paid if I win? In the next few minutes, we're going to address those concerns by explaining exactly what sweepstakes casinos are, how they work, why they're legal in most states, and how to play responsibly online. This is all part of SlotsFan's mission to help people have more fun, more safely playing slots. When it comes to sweepstakes casinos, we want to give you all the facts so you can make an informed decision about what's right for you. So let's get started. What is a sweepstakes casino? A sweepstakes casino is a website or app where you can play slots and casino-style games with the chance to win real cash prizes, but without directly betting real money. This is different compared to traditional online casinos that let you deposit, play, and withdraw directly with cash, and different from true social casinos where there are no cash prize redemptions at all. What makes them different is that these sites operate on the sweepstakes model. It's the same legal framework used for popular contests like McDonald's Monopoly. And it's also the reason sweeps casinos are available in most US states, even where online gambling is illegal. By using virtual currencies and making it possible to play with no purchase necessary, and some other rules that we'll go into in more detail, sweepstakes casinos can offer a really similar gaming experience while staying compliant with US laws. Are sweepstakes casinos legal? Provided that they actually comply with sweepstakes regulations, sweeps casinos are legal and available in 48 out of 50 US states, and there are a good number available in Canada as well. The exceptions are Washington and Michigan, and it's also worth mentioning that there are a handful of other states where a lot of the big sweeps brands are no longer available, but some of the other brands still are. For up-to-date information, make sure to check out the specific reviews on SlotsFan.com. Unlike traditional online casinos, sweeps casinos aren't classified as gambling under US law. Like we said before, they operate under sweepstakes contest regulations. It's easy to call this a loophole, but there are some actual differences that sweeps casinos have to follow. Luckily for us, a lot of the differences actually make the experience better for the player. One big misconception about sweepstakes casinos is that because they're not regulated by gambling laws, they're not regulated at all. It's not true. Any company, whether it's McDonald's or a sweepstakes casino, has to navigate a complex set of regulations to comply with sweepstakes rules. At the federal level, the FTC and the FCC both oversee sweepstakes contests, with the Department of Justice in charge of enforcement. Individual states also have the authority to make their own rules around sweepstakes contests, including prize limits and, in some cases, outrightly banning sweepstakes contests of all kinds. Sweepstakes operators have to follow a lot of rules like verifying your identity, that you're old enough to play, and providing clear terms and odds. And another big one is that sweepstakes always have to make it possible to participate completely for free. That's why you always hear no purchase necessary for contests like McDonald's Monopoly. It's also true for sweepstakes casinos, and we'll explain how that works to get you free sweeps coins in a second. Gold coins and sweeps coins. One of the big differences with sweepstakes is that you don't play directly with real money. Most of these sites use two kinds of virtual coins. Gold coins, which let you play all the games but can't be redeemed for cash prizes, and sweeps coins, which can be redeemed for cash prizes. And it's usually at a ratio of 1 sweeps coin to $1. Some sites have different names for their coins or ratios for purchases and redemptions, but it's usually something really similar. It's really cool. When you're playing, you can switch back and forth between GC and SC. We made a handy guide to all the different virtual currencies, and we'll share the link with you below for your reference. Sweeps coins are more exciting for most people because of the chance to win cash prizes, but the truth is, it's really fun playing with gold coins too. It feels really low pressure because you get a ton of them for free and usually a really big number of them when you do purchase a coin package. It's a great way to check out new games without putting a big dent in your sweeps bankroll, and lots of sites let you earn loyalty rewards when you're playing with both gold coins and sweeps coins. Let's go back to the rule we mentioned before. Because sweeps casinos have to give you a way to participate in the contest for free, they straight up give away coins. This includes daily giveaways of both gold coins and sweeps coins, along with lots of ongoing promotions to get even more free coins. You can even write letters and mail them in to receive free sweeps coins. In addition to getting them for free, you can also buy gold coin packages that include free sweeps coins. Usually there's a purchase bonus that will give you a few extra sweeps coins compared to the cost of the package in dollars. Sweepstakes casinos let you use debit and credit cards, and some use e-wallets and even crypto payment options. This no purchase necessary model is really key. It keeps sweepstakes casinos legal by making purchases optional. Are the games fair, and are they actually fun to play? If you're new to sweepstakes casinos or even online slots in general, this is the biggest reason you may want to check them out. The games are really fun, and compared to retail casinos, the average RTP is way higher, which can make the playing experience a bit more comfortable compared to what you may be used to. The number of games and game developers on sweepstakes casinos has also gotten so much bigger, which has honestly improved the experience a lot compared to how things were just a few years ago. You can now play lots of the most popular slots that are also available in real money online casinos. That last point is actually really important, and it's the reason you can trust that the games aren't rigged or scamming you. Just like in land-based casinos, online slots aren't built or owned by the casino. The casino licenses games from game developers who create and provide the software. Those game developers and their games go through a serious amount of testing to make sure the games are working fairly and as advertised. If you see that a sweeps casino has a really small selection of games and they're not from a recognizable developer, it could be a red flag to watch out for. Will I get paid when I win, and how does it work? Another big concern for slots players is whether their money is safe on the site and if you're going to actually get paid if you want to redeem sweeps coins for cash prizes. On this point, it's really important to choose your sweepstakes casinos wisely. Like lots of kinds of websites, there's definitely a range in terms of redemption times and the site's overall trustworthiness. Our experience with reputable sweepstakes casinos has been really positive, and the ones that we've reviewed on SlotsFan.com have all let us redeem cash prizes as advertised. This is especially true of brands that have been around for a while, since casinos that don't pay out don't tend to survive for very long. We recommend checking out the reviews on SlotsFan and doing your own research. Sites like Trustpilot can be good, but we're skeptical about a lot of the supposedly real reviews. So we find that Reddit is the best place to read about real people's actual experiences. Apart from the trust and security piece, there are some other important points to be aware of when it comes to redemptions. One big one is that most sites have a minimum amount for redeeming sweeps coins for cash prizes, and for lots of sites, it's either 50 or 100 SC. The good news is that many sites have a lower minimum for redeeming gift cards, which for me is pretty much the same as cash. The redemption process itself is pretty easy to do, but you should expect to be asked to verify your identity when you want to redeem SC. This will include sending a selfie, a picture of your ID, and a supporting document like a bank statement or a utility bill that has your current address on it. I've done this a number of times, and it usually takes under 5 minutes to complete. This is standard for all kinds of online casinos. Personally, I think it would be better to make people do this up front, but I think it's fair to say that businesses like this want to reduce the amount of friction as much as possible when it comes to players signing up and getting started playing. Our final tip on redemptions is that different sites have different rules. Check out the reviews on SlotsFan and make sure to take the time to read the terms and conditions closely when you're signing up. Gaming responsibly online. I've personally talked to a lot of people who love going to the casino to gamble, but have concerns about the risks of having access to it all the time on the computer or on their phone. This is really valid, and we believe that responsible gaming has to be part of the conversation when you're talking about apps and sites like sweepstakes casinos that have in-app purchases and the potential for problem gaming. I also believe that playing online can be fun and safe as long as we stick to the same guidelines that we use at actual casinos. The message we like to repeat is that whether it's IRL or online, slots are an entertainment cost. On sweeps casinos, only purchase the amount you can afford to lose, and be ready to be okay with losing it, because there are going to be a lot more losses than wins in the long run. I really like sweepstakes casinos because they provide great entertainment value. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get a lot of play. With coin giveaways, you can actually play a lot for free, and with relatively high RTP compared to land-based casinos, you get more play for the coins that you do purchase. One other part of the experience that relates to responsible gaming is that people think online slots aren't as social and are therefore more likely to lead to problems. I think that's a valid concern too, and not to shame anyone who likes to play on their own, I think the social aspect is a huge part of the fun. That's one of the things I like most about watching slot influencers. A lot of the time when I'm hanging out in chat watching a live, I'm also taking some shots at online games at the same time. I don't have a real casino anywhere close to where I live, so this is a great option for me because I can still get the excitement of playing slots, plus that social experience of hanging out with friends at the casino. There are lots of reasons that sweepstakes casinos have become so popular. They're legal almost everywhere in the US, they have great bonuses and actually give away free coins, plus they have tons of really fun games and the chance to win cash prizes. After playing on lots of different sites over the last few years, I personally feel really comfortable using them. We hope this video provides some useful information that helps you decide whether sweepstakes casinos might be fun for you. We also want to hear from you about it. Was this video helpful? Do you have other concerns about sweepstakes casinos that we didn't address? And if you are ready to give it a shot, use the sign-up links on SlotsFan.com to get yourself the best possible sign-up bonus. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.